Another quick update as things are changing constantly. As of now, there are no members for LDA Inc. None. Zero. We're starting from scratch. I've cleaned the slate. I've cleaned everything. The games we're going to be, as of now, no 2002. Period. Like, I don't want to hear anything about 2002. No comments about it on my Facebook or YouTube. Nothing. I mean, I'm gonna distance myself from that completely. With 2002, period. I mean, like the only games right now that we're gonna focus on, period, remotely. You know, I even say focus on, but I'm gonna put this one game above the rest. The main game we're really focusing on right now, guys, period, is KOF13. I'm gonna even go on point to say side games are Street Fighter Cross Tekken, Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, and Super Street Fighter 4. That's right, I say those are side games because I want to focus on KOF13. There are too many other people out there that can focus on the other games, but there's not many companies that are focusing on KOF13. So that's what I want to focus on right now, KOF13 as of now. So no one is LDA right now. I'll let everyone know that very much. Though you see it in the video, as of today, I'm uploading videos as it was when it happened. So when it happened, if they're LDA, then that's what it'll say on the videos. But as of right now, no one is LDA, and they will have to earn that it will be earned on a monthly basis. And that will, it will start with DF Ranbots 3. The top 3 members will be inducted as LDA members for the month. And I will send the top 2 to Hype Mania in May. And then whenever we do a Tournament Warriors, I'm going to send the winner of that to Hype Mania. That's what I'm going to do. Anything that's happened before DF Ranbots 3 right now absolutely means nothing. Everyone is on a show me basis. Everyone must prove themselves again. Everything is going to get extremely strict, guys. Very strict right now. In order to be, before we were more than likely, I looked at it like the comparison. Before we were the Army, now we're going to become the Marines. The few, the proud, the Marines. In other words, now it is going to be the highest standard. If someone is going to be sent as a player for LDA, they will be the best. I mean, I don't have to worry about whether they're going to get the job done or they're going to perform. The highest standard, the gold standard. So it will be very, very difficult to be LDA. Now, very difficult. I mean, we're talking now, if you want people to go to your country now, the qualifications are going to be stricter. There must be a minimum of 16 people in per tournament for me to send somebody. A minimum. It can't be no 8 or no 5. No, it must be a minimum. And it will only be for those games. And to be honest with you, I'm not going to send anyone for Street Fighter or Street Fighter Cross Tekken or Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. I'm not going to do it, guys, because that's not the number one focus. I will send it for KOF13, however. But the other games, I will not. That is not the focus. If you want to get companies to sponsor you for those games, guys, there are plenty of them in the United States that you can do that for. LDA is not one of those. That is not the focus. It's KOF13. And I'll make that very clear with everyone right now. The focus is KOF13. So, let's see. I've went over about how everything has been cleared. Nobody's LDA anymore. There's going to be very, very strict protocol in regards to if anyone runs, even for staff members, to become LDA staff, it's going to be very strict. That's probably going to be stricter than being a player. If you're going to run staff, because you will wear the LDA name with pride, which means it is not enough to be a player. You must conduct yourself professionally accordingly to be LDA. It will be very strict. That will be reviewed as well. So you can be winning tournaments, doing great, but if you're unprofessional or stuff like that, I'm getting bad feedback. That's going to be taken into account if you're going to be LDA member or not. So all this is going to be taken into effect. There will be competition clauses in place if you are LDA, which will state that if you do choose to leave, because no one member is greater than the team, it's basically going to send a message to you that you're free to do as you please. But you will not be allowed to compete against us directly from a competitive standpoint for a prolonged period of time. And that is we safeguard as well. So that's going to stop a lot of stuff. Things are going to get very strict. It's going to be pretty much by the book. It's going to be, I would like to, pretty much say I'm the Roger Goodell now of KOF. That's going to be my position. If I'm going to do it now, I'm going to do it now, and it's going to be very strict, like by the hammer. There's going to be a hammer coming down for many different things, basically. So I'm cleaning house completely. No one is Team Latin America right now. No one is LDA. We're starting from scratch. We're going to go become the Marines. It's going to be the best. And it's going to be a month-by-month basis. Focus on the KF13. Anti-competition clauses if you do choose to leave or whatever. And trying to think. Basically, that's that, guys. That's all I want to go over for right now. If anything else comes up, again, as you're seeing more matches, I will let you know. But right now, there is no Peruvian Cup. There is no Guatemala. If you're even thinking about 2002 right now, the answer is going to be no. Period. If you want, period. If I'm sending for anything, it will be KOF13. That is it. That's all that matters right now. And right now, there's no one to send because everyone has been deleted, demoted, taken off. There are no LDA members. You must prove yourself accordingly. And that is the case right now. Everyone must fight to wear that title. And it will be earned, period. So if I sound like a drill sergeant, because that's how serious I will be. It'll be very clear. We will stand for commitment. We will stand for loyalty, pride, and excellence, meaning you will achieve. You will meet the goals that will be set forth, or you will not be with us. Whether that's ranking high, or that's acting professionally or accordingly. Now, I hope I made myself clear with everyone. I hope you all have a good day, and I will see you all soon. Bye-bye. Another update, as you were watching the end of the beginning of the LDA Luis Cha versus LDA Kula videos, I want to let you know at this point, as it says, there are no active members in LDA. There are no LDA members at this point. That's because I have raced everything clean. We are the gold standard in KOF. So we shall become that. We will transform from the Army to the Marines. So I am taking on a new title. LDA Big Boss Dark Geese is no longer. It is now LDA DICTATOR Dark Geese. That is what I will be called now. If I do sign for anything, it will be LDA DICTATOR Dark Geese. That will be my title from here on out. I am taking it serious. A complete overhaul on how I will do things. And so we will go through this quickly so that everyone understands the approach that we're going to take with this now. We have a trial by fire for a player. In order to qualify for LDA, this is what must happen. It says effective immediately. For a player to qualify for consideration as a global LDA member, we must strive to be the gold standard in KOF13. These are the rules for consideration. Amount of people required for a tournament to be considered. Tournaments with over 32 members for KOF13 are automatically considered for potential members. For review for potential members, provided you rank top 5. If over 32 members in a tournament, top 5 will be considered only. If only 32 members for a tournament, top 4 will be considered only. Tournaments with less than 32 members in order to be considered will be the following. 16 members, only top 3 will be considered. If 8 members, top 2 will be considered, but greatly tested to make sure they can handle success in a 32-plus man tournament, which will be explained later. If less than 8 members in a KOF13 tournament, only the winner will be considered, but greatly tested to ensure they are worthy of the LDA name. This is the first stage of the trial by fire, which will be used to determine new LDA members, which since everyone now, no one is LDA as of now. No one is a full LDA member. Trial status. If you meet one of the above criteria, then you will possibly qualify upon further inspection, investigation from peers, and interview and other criteria, possibly qualify for trial LDA status. What is trial LDA status? Trial LDA status. This means if chosen for a trial, next to your name it will say T-LDA. For example, if I was a trial LDA status member, next to my name it will read, it says T-LDA Big Boss Dark Geese, but that is no longer. That will be changed and it will say T-LDA DICTATOR Dark Geese. What this means is that now the trial by fire state has entered its second stage. Stage 2 of trial by fire. Let's go into this. If you've been chosen to be based on the criteria above, to be trial LDA member. Okay. Stage 2. In order to qualify as a full active LDA member, 80% of the time, trial LDA members must rank in the following. Tournament of greater than 32 members, top 5. 16 members, top 3. 8 members, top 2. Less than 8 members, you must be the winner. That is the standard in order to qualify as a LDA or full-time LDA member. And you must do this for, since 80% of the time, this must happen over a 3-month period. Trial members are not privy to 100% sponsorship. They are only privy to 50% sponsorship at best, which must be justified. If this level is not maintained over a 3-month period, you will not qualify for full-time member status and must start in the trial by fire life cycle all over again. Full member status. Full members must maintain, if you've passed that stage and you're a full member, you must maintain a 90% or higher average of ranking in the following. Greater than 32 members, top 5. 16 members, top 3. 8 members, top 2. And less than 8 members, do winner. If a full member does not maintain this ranking within a 2-month period, they will be placed on probation as trial member. This means they must again prove themselves by receiving a percentage of 80% over a 3-month period to be restored to full-time status, full member status. The criteria set forth is very difficult because we are the gold standard for KOF13. We are the Marines, the best, the few, the proud, the Marines. That is what we are. The commissioner of KOF, LDA Dictator, Geese. Now, this is what for staff. Staff is going to have its own criteria. All right, trial by fire, staff member. The criteria set forth to be a full LDA staff member must be harder than that of the players because you represent LDA Inc. in business dealings. You carry the reputation of LDA Inc. Thus, the criteria must be stricter as a staff member. You are the officers of the Marine Corps, many of you able to do what our soldiers are able to do. But let me tell you this much, it will not be easy to achieve full-time staff member status. In order to qualify for full-time staff member, you must submit desire to become staff with LDA Inc. and you will be interviewed about what you can contribute to the company's goals, how punctual you are, how strict you are about tardy arrivals, and not showing favoritism in the brackets, in addition to your professionalism and ability to handle intense pressure and sometimes scrutiny and lack of appreciation. In addition to this, every term you run will be evaluated by a QC panel, which will happen to be a large majority of those present at the event. What is trial staff status? In order to show you are worthy to wear the LDA Inc. name, you must enter trial staff LD status for a period of 6 months and will be graded for a period of 6 months to make sure you are qualified to handle the job as an LDA Inc. tournament organizer and staff member. Professionalism must be displayed at all times. Lack of professionalism will be cause for dismissal from the trial program. Continuing down. If you are selected to participate in the trial member status, besides your name, it will have an S dash. For example, if I were to enter a tournament under a staff trial program, my name would read S-LDA Dictator, Geese. In the end of these 6 months, your approval and efficiency for being able to handle the job within a certain amount of time, your ability to not show favoritism, your ability to get along well with others, very, very important. Your professionalism, punctuality will be evaluated to determine if you are a good fit for LDA Inc. as a staff member. The final overall average for LDA Inc. staff members to become full-time staff members over 6 months is 95%. We want the best organized, most professional people that can take charge if they have to in a professional manner and are articulate enough to get their point across without deterring potential people that are interested in future LDA Inc. tournaments. If you damage the shield or reputation of LDA Inc., you will not meet the criteria for a full-time staff member. Trial staff members only get no greater than 50% sponsorship for all events. If 50%, it must be justified. If the 95% average is not achieved over the 6-month period as a staff member, you will get only 2 shots at redemption. Second chance. You have 1 additional month to make the 95% as a trial member. If you do not meet this goal, you will be given a final opportunity. Which, let me go into that. Final opportunity. You will have 1 month to make the 90% average as a staff member. If not, then your request will be denied and you must exit the staff member program and cannot request to apply for the trial staff member program for a period not to exceed 6 months. We want the best, and this will be not limited to any particular area, country, or region. This is open. I'm going after the best, period. So you must show that you are best. You qualify to be a member of us now. And many of you will not make it. Many of you, my closest friends, you will not make it. And it is designed that way. We are going for the top, the cream of the crop, only the cream of the crop. And so you will be thrown to many different tests to make sure you qualify for this particular status. So that is just something I want to throw out to you all. DF Ranbats 3 is when we will be looking for trial staff members to determine who will possibly get up to half sponsorship to 10 Hype Mania and who will possibly from Warzone, the one winner will possibly get up to half sponsorship to go there. But then again, it will be half at most. They will be required for covering the rest because they have not proven that they are full members, and I will not renege on that. They have not proven that they are full members. They have not gone the whole time, test of time to prove that. So they will have up to 50% sponsorship. So that's basically how that's going to work. So I hope I've made myself very clear about this now. Stay tuned later for more videos, as there are quite a few to come from just Puebla versus DF. Then you have DF Rambots 2 videos. Then you're going to have DF Rambots 3 videos. And the Puebla Cup with 120 for KOF13 Rambots coming this weekend too. So there's going to be a constant supply of videos coming your way. All right. Hope I made myself very clear to you all. If you want to, or you're interested in applying, like again, you know, go over these documents and make sure you are well aware of what it will entail, or what's going to be required to even try to get in. All right. I will talk to you all later. Bye-bye.